Hello, my name is Bloop, and this is my story about how I let my heart be neglected and stepped on by. I don't want to name any names since I'm still trying to heal. Nothing will even come out from saying their name. I would just be an ant yelling at a monolith.
Understandable. Tell me, when did this all start?
I don't exactly remember when I started to lose faith, but it should have been years ago, when the writing was on the walls. I can still see their face. They had roaming eyes. I thought I was the apple of their eye, considering that I was playing their game as how it was created, but there were these players. They made up a small minority of the player base, which was fine, but my lover had dollar signs for eyes. I was pushed to the side, so that 90% of all new gameplay content could be added in for the 1%. Esports is what they called it. I thought they were just friends. I took it on the chin. This pursuit for the enticing American buck broke my heart. Ranked 2.0? Competitive? The forced updates to make unemployed people feel like gods while ignoring the rest of the player base is actually horrible? Who would have thought? Even as I ignored these additions, I still felt cheated of the things I mostly fell in love with in the first place. Their personality. There was an atmosphere, lore, and cosmetics to be found at home. Extremists, friends to enemies, some wacky stuff. Now, I have two teams playing the stupid-ass competitive mode in lore like cereal box mascots. Look, your favorite characters are getting competitive, and now so should you.
I'd even be flying to Las Vegas after getting competitive.
The now token dumbass just so happened to have the mineral that everyone was looking for the past 6 issues? And we just all accepted that? After 7 years of waiting? Couldn't have done it without me. I feel like a Vietnam veteran. Rick and Morty, Homelander and Siege, my 10th format. They expected me to wear this stuff. I don't know if they had any special interests, but I think they liked the humiliation I felt from feeling disgusted at these items, and I still randomly unboxed them.
Thanks. And have fun.
I was an idiot. I let them have their pay with me. I could either eat or go hungry. And you know what I did? I still ate it. I ate all of what they squirted out, and I didn't know any better. I always put out.
What made you decide to move on? What was the tipping point?
I should have moved on after the first year of bots. Maybe the second year. Maybe even the third. No. I waited almost 8 years later. I just held on to hope, thinking that things would change. I still encouraged this type of behavior by spending money while my kids were crying for me. Where were you when my hippie had to be patched up? A vaccinated medic is not enough to save the day. You want to know why? They're both dead. Where were you? 8 years of neglect. Sorry. I should have moved on when my kids were being silenced. Pay to play, as they say. I moved on when someone finally woke me up. I said my warnings. I prayed. I tried raising awareness. There was nothing else left for me to do. This was all my punishment sent by God. I heard my brothers from Left 4 Dead 2 cry out against their DDoS attacks. You want to know what I did? I did nothing. I heard about the Rainbow Six Siege accounts being stolen and sold by the same people that are meant to respect our dollar. I did nothing.
Yeah, we have updates. But who's my little pay pig? Just wait a few more years. Surely you can wait 7 more years.
All of this hellfire made my blood boil. After my repentance, there was nothing else keeping me tethered. Even after I cried out my fears, there are still people that need to swish out their mouths and cast out the blind lust that's still in there for this game. This relationship is far from perfect. It needs to be fixed. I just don't have the time to wait for that day. I took the kids, sold off my assets that I then forgot to pay taxes on, and we hit the road. Even if everything was fine, the relationship was getting stale. There was nothing new. The maps are shit, and I can only giggle and kick my legs from spawn camping people for so long before I want something new. I might find joy and a warm nostalgia in doing the little things and looking at old photos. But on the horizon rests something grander. I had to go further.
After your departure, how have things turned out for you? Do you have a safe location to call home?
After leaving, I thought I was done with the gaming scene. But I heard of a safe location, free of bots, no masters, no masquerades. It's called the Finals. Now tell your wife's boyfriend that they can starve out you. Stop resisting! Check out my big, beautiful club! The only safe word I'm familiar with is Cashbox! I heard Skyle is looking for a new moderator. If I was a groomer, I would never make you my kitten. Nice small dick, loser! Oh, compared to everything that I've been through, it's perfect. I felt young again. They really know how to treat you like a gamer. And they didn't forget to bring my favorite toys. Sledgehammers! Double-barreled shotguns! Woohoo! Rocket launchers!
You were in a big fat hurry to die, son.
Flamethrowers!
I love you!
Grenade launchers! Miniguns!
Yes, I like this new weapon.
Sentries!
Well, don't that beat all?
Healing beams!
Stupendous!
I don't care for sniper rifles, but I'm including them just to show sniper. They do have bows though.
And I'll be stacked.
Cloaking.
Not bad.
And riot shields.
Let's proceed slowly!
You do know there's more to a relationship besides the thrills and moments of ecstasy, right?
Of course. There is plenty of charm to be found. It's so hard to find a game that hasn't fallen into the trap of disrespecting itself for a quick buck. This is a self-respecting and diligent game. In the time it takes Rainbow Six Siege to make a trailer, the Finals already has 10 of them. The devs don't need to use cheap tricks like crossovers to build hype, or make a reference to something for some updates. Everything feels organic, and the spontaneous stuff really feels exciting. There's been a Kaiju limited time event with the Finals. Every week has something fresh. They don't need to use whipped cream to hide a bad strawberry. The strawberries are sweet on their own. Me being the type of guy that I am, I'm straight, I just grew up with women. One of my favorite weapon skins is this shotgun right here. It's simple, but it exhibits so much charm. The M11 SMG has a skin where it uses game cartridges for its magazines, and the inspect animation has you blow air into it. I don't even need that much money to feel special. They are able to give me plenty of gifts throughout the year. Every moment is exciting with them. They also have plenty of stories to tell. It's all building right in front of my eyes. There are no main characters, and I am no hero. I don't know who the antagonists or the protagonists are. If anything, the stage is the main character from the mysteries currently left untold. I want to know more about the finals, the stadiums, the sponsors, the contestants. I am seeing all of this unfold right in front of me. It's not like the other games where the story is already over, became shit, or I missed the party. This is happening now. I've been looking for a game that has an emphasis on being a game show. Almost like Fall Guys before it became horrible. I wanted an audience, buzzers, and flair. I grew up watching American Ninja Warrior, and I finally got what I was looking for. I can finally reveal it all, and be seen.
What about the low player numbers? For a trending game that has all the bells and whistles, don't you think it should have some more players? Doesn't this concern you?
It worried me at first. I don't want to lose this game. I have nowhere else to go. But the developers have reassured us that the game is stable and healthy, and we have nothing else to worry about. I would hope so. But there have been times where I tried telling myself those same words. I at least know that things do get better. And thanks to the big streamers like Critical and Dr. Disrespect for streaming the game, the finals has jumped up on the Steam charts. That alone gives me the courage that I can maintain a healthy and faithful relationship with the game till death do us part.
Do you think that this is just the honeymoon phase? How are you so sure they won't make compromises?
That's the thing. While I'm hopeful for a happy future, the past will always haunt me and cause me to doubt. I dread the day of the first ever crossover. Esports is right around the corner, and while I'm optimistic about the prize pool bringing in viewers and players, the developers might have roaming eyes once again, catering to the 1% again.
Don't worry. I promise. It will be neato.
I never want this honeymoon to end. I don't want it to end. All those cash outs. Explosions. Bullets. Close calls. It gets me biting my nails. Nothing's pent up. I can live out anything I want to do. I can wreck everything. Every moment of pain just has me coming back for more. At the end of the day of building sets and stitching puppets, I just want to unwind and destroy. Season 7 is almost over, and I need Season 8 now. More!
Bloop, this is really stupid. I hate you. Calm the fuck down. Please keep in mind, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship.
You're not wrong. There has been some hiccups, like they wanted me to be less vulgar by censoring me. One time they outright stopped me from blocking what I had to say entirely, but they were able to listen. They knew that they were not perfect. That, however, didn't stop them from trying. This game is not doing whatever because they think they are a strong, independent game that don't need no player. They're taking careful and calculated steps throughout their journey as a game, and I don't want to lose them. So I want to see the finals become the best that it can be, and I can only hope that others can see that and not want it to become something it's not. I just don't want to return to my search of finding a new game that will know how to treat me like a gamer. The cosmetics are a bit hefty in terms of pricing, but you know what? I will gladly spend $10 on these banana guns if I get to finance this game's future. I understand that the developers might need to make more money due to shareholders and the likes, and for that reason, I'm willing to support them through the Ultimate Battle Pass. Regardless of how much money I have, they still appreciate me for being here.
This must have been a wild ride for you. Do you have any doubts about all of this?
I do. We will see who is still standing in 5, 10 years. Either the both of us, one of us, or neither of us will be around. But until then, I need to get my doubts under control. If I can do that, then I will be able to reach the grand stage. My own grand stage. I want to be indomitable. Nobody will be able to stop us. You want to know why? We're doing this out of the love for our craft, fueled by the support of our audiences and friends. I want to reach the finals, that climax. We will work like souls inspired until the battle of the day is won, even if we get sick and tired. But to do this, we must cast away the words if and however. Yeah, someone else self-actualized me. I know I should be reaching my fullest potential, and you know what that means? We might not need to be as big as Counter-Strike or Mr. Beast. That's fine. We don't need to be number 1. We just need to be the only one, and people will love us for that. I have seen what the crown that everyone has tried to chase after has done to them. Through this faith in ourselves and conquering every trial laid out in front of us, we will be our own masters. The only trials are the ones that make us doubt ourselves. You want to know what makes the finals? The finals? It's not just the cosmetics, game modes, weapons, stories, or arenas. The finals is the finals because it's the finals. It's everything. And you want to know what makes Bloop happy? When he is able to be Bloop. That fact alone is enough to cheer Bloop up. He will paint this canvas with all sorts of colors just for you. I just hope this desire doesn't turn into obsession.
What was that?
Nothing! But really quick, before you go, I have a question for you.
What is it?
Look at this. Why did you draw this? I mean, I appreciate the art. I like what you did with the tail, but why?
I didn't do that.
Oh, you fucking drew it.
No, I didn't.
You got the hair wrong.
Nuh-uh. I didn't draw that, therefore it wasn't me. I can't even
Bullshit.
draw. You're gonna put that in the fuck.
Alright, that's it. This is bullshit. I get like 2 pieces of fan art a year, and this is one of them. I'm done asking nicely. You will go to my Twitter and make me something that I can put on my fridge.